is going to be a very serious video because I'm in a very serious situation. People have used faked, doctored, and outright falsified information to unfairly label me a pedophile. In addition to that, they have withheld evidence in direct and intentional ways to continue to unfairly label me a pedophile. I have reached out and contacted people, and yet there has been no resolvement of this issue privately. And therefore, I will be making this public video to hopefully address some of these issues. Okay? Before I begin this video, I want to say a few things about the great difficulty in disproving allegations. This might sound like I'm trying to take an easy route out, but unfortunately, disproving allegations is a very difficult thing to do, because anyone can allege that you did something, and so long as people believe it, I now have to disprove it. But disproving things can prove very difficult. It's much easier to attack someone than to defend yourself. Legally, this is why there is an innocent until proven guilty route. Unfortunately, Twitter has become its own court of law, and because my occupation puts me in the Twitter sphere, it has definitely made my life a nervous situation lately. I just want to go through some of the few things that I might bring up later. Screenshots can be edited. This is very easy to do, and I'm sure we all understand that. I can no longer have a conversation. One such situation of this happening is when I began my previous relationship. I deleted my Snapchat, and I cleared all my Twitter DMs, and I deleted my Discord because I wanted to have a fresh start for that relationship, wherein anyone I had contact with previously, I no longer did. This was to keep things believable and at the very least tolerable for my significant other, that she would believe that I was no longer in contact with people that I had messaged previously. In addition, things can be deleted, unsent. Instagram is one such platform where a message can be unsent from both sides. In fact, that I can no longer view that message. Situations can be interpreted in multiple ways. This is very difficult because something that might seem like a joke or just harmless fun in one situation can be shown, especially out of context, to be a certain behavior or way in well, let's say the court of Twitter. Lastly, and this one is very important, it is very extremely difficult to say something that did not happen. Proving that you did not say something, that something did not happen, is nearly impossible. If anyone has ever managed to do it, you are very good at this. And I'm not fantastic, but I do believe I've at least amassed enough to make this video. I just want to say that there are no lawyers here, there is no editing here, so this might be difficult to get through, but I'm hoping I can do it on my own. In the past, there's been a where there's smoke, there's fire mentality with me, where women have come forward and said that I've been creepy or weird towards them. As the years go on, obviously these claims can pile up, and the difficulty with this is that me being creepy and weird towards women has become in many people's minds that I am also a pedophile. The problem is that is kind of an absurd stretch, and yet it exists today. As such, to any woman who I believe has been hurt by me emotionally or in any way, I empathetically apologize to you. I've never actually meant to hurt anybody, and so if you could take this apology, I would very much appreciate it. You can feel free to message me for a more personal apology. And I will, because I very much do not like this label I've had on myself that I'm creepy and weird towards women. I believe in the past I might have done that, but I don't believe I've done that for many years, and I have improved my behavior extremely much. I've improved my behavior, and I don't believe that unfair label should be put on me anymore. But I do want to emphasize that being weird with women or having misunderstandings does not make me a pedophile. First up, this was something mentioned in a previous video about me, a girl named Ash. Now, the thing about this girl is that it's actually two people, and this has been put into many different videos, okay? And this is 100% a lie. People have used Young Gooby in order to defend this lie and said that Young Gooby agrees with it, but he does not. And if I could just show on Twitter right now, I actually asked him to make a post explaining this. Young Gooby does not make any claim whatsoever. He is not a claimant. He has never said anything, and using him to continue to use these attacks on me is wrong. Okay? So let's talk about this itself. Now, here. This is a 14-year-old girl named Ash, and this is not. Well, I think they're both... Okay, no, sorry, I'm bad. Both of these are the 14-year-old girl. Now, you can understand through these conversations that I was not sexual, and I believe that, yes, the conversation was very much about her mental health issues and her depression, and I was trying to help with that, and I feel very manipulated in that I thought I was helping this person, and instead I was not helping them at all. I was being lied to and manipulated. But, okay. The other one, Ash, an 18-year-old, this is where the one more missing me comes from, correct? And she was flirting with me and sending me pictures and etc. And I believe after I spurned the advances of this girl that they came up with this idea to post doctored images as if I was talking to the 14-year-old when instead I was flirting with the 18-year-old. Once again, Young Gooby posted these images. They came to him and gave them to him, but he does not endorse them. He does not authenticate them at all. And people have used him as proof when he is not, in fact, proof. I 100% believe they are fake. And many, 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 many videos, including one from I'm Die before, have used these, and they're wrong. 100% they are wrong. The first and the biggest one will be Key. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but there we go. Key is a notorious video editor troll. I will also add a catfish. He is notorious for catfishing, for screenshotting conversations, taking them out of context, deliberately trying to lead a conversation to take it out of context, and many other things. He has doctored images about me many different times, and throughout the last year and a half has been a constant sore in my side. The name itself brings me immediate stress, and the thing about Key, and this is what makes this very difficult to disprove, correct? The thing about Key is that he lies a lot, and it can become difficult to deal with liars, because if they're always lying, how do you catch them in a lie? They'll move to a new lie. Well, I do believe at a certain point I have caught Key in enough lies throughout these years that I can prove, at least somewhat, that his story and the story of this, the carpet video and all of this is just wrong, that there's enough falsities within it that it can't hold up anymore. If this is indefensible proof against me, or I shouldn't say indefensible, either way, if this is solid proof against me, it should not have this many holes in the theory. Now, I want to bring up a few documents here. Okay. Well, documents, I'll call them pictures. So, at the very least, we have Key, and this is in a message to my ex-girlfriend. Whoops. I'll just zoom in here. This is when Key is pretending to be trans to my ex-girlfriend. And he did this because everyone, when he first gave her the images to post, everyone said, well, Key is a guy. So take these down. They're obviously false. Well, he came out and he pretended to be trans to her. Now, this is the difficulty with liars, is it not? Is that they can change their story on a whim in order to fit a new situation. If he's always lying, then, well, how do you pin him down? Well, I do believe, again, that I have pinned him down in many different ways. Now, I want everyone to acknowledge here that Key is now pretending to be trans, correct? And is pretending to, well, be a girl. So I want to show another image here. This is once again sent to my ex-girlfriend. Very, actually, nice of her to send these images because they've been very helpful to me. Here we can see the two images that he sent to my ex-girlfriend that she posted, unknowing that they were fake and doctored. Now you can see here that he is now pretending, yes, that he is the girl in question who, well, I was messaging. Now these are two important things. He's pretending to be the girl, Well, actually, it's three important things. He's pretending to be 14 and 15. Well, 14. Now, first off, I don't talk like this. Anyone who's ever known me knows I don't talk like this. This is absurd. Who would ever say, you were 15, right? Or 14? Either is fine with me, winky face. Like, that's just so... He overstretched on this one. He tried too hard. And, yeah. So, the issue here is the timetable of all of this and the trans issue. Now, in order to explain the trans issue, I have had a friend, a very nice friend who has helped me a lot. Okay, and I want to go through our Discord messages because these have been extremely helpful to me. And I will pull up the actual Discord messages in order for you guys to see this is the actual Discord. She says, "Why are you so rude to me nowadays?" I say, "Because all you do is meme." She says, "I think you're getting confused with someone else." I say, "Laura, I know you're not stupid. You know Key is a guy. So all you've been doing is memeing me." She says, "I blocked Key recently. He was lying to me that he was trans. So yes, I thought he was a girl." I say, "How do you know he was lying?" She says, "Because once I started calling him out on it, he started being transphobic as fuck to me. He just acted like a girl to get close to girls. Fucking creep." So I will scroll down here. So here you can see Key is acting very inappropriate and very creepy towards this woman who has repeatedly blocked him. You can see this is the @ you can see these are from this person. Laura is, in my opinion, a believable person, and some of my friends have confirmed that she is believable. Okay, so you can see once again, pretty nasty shit. You can see very, very vile, mean, nasty person. You can see his picture. I don't believe this is a 14-year-old girl. I don't believe this is a 15 or 16-year-old girl at all, in fact. I don't think those are true at all. And then you can lastly see here, extremely, in fact, can I make this any bigger? These are some extremely nasty things said towards trans people. So is Key trans? No. And therefore we've caught him in a lie. He's very transphobic, in fact, and is not trans at all. So this is one such lie we have caught him in. The second lie, and I don't want to open up the video, so I hope anyone watching this video has at least informed themselves on the accusations against me. The age. The age is very important here. Key has now come out to say he's was a 14 or 15-year-old girl. Now, there's several issues with this. Several issues that are just mind-blowing. So recently, he began transitioning midway through 2019. Well, the first conversation was in the first half of 2019, so he would not have been a girl. So this lie is a bit absurd, actually, because it just disproved the entire case to begin with. Now, why is, if his case is so iron tight, why are there such obvious lies here? I don't know. But massive transphobe, definitely not trans. Pretty big creep. I shouldn't say that. Whatever. Huge creep. Okay, now the age. This catfishing, which I'll admit was successful, and why I kind of lied about it, because who wants to admit they get catfished? This catfishing was in 2019. Now, at the time, he claimed to be 17, correct? But now we come out with new images saying he was 14 or 15. But you've seen many videos, haven't you, where he claims to be 17. So either I was talking with this person for 3 years until 2022, or they lied. And if they lied about their age, and they lied about being trans, and they lied about many other things, then I think possibly this story might be bullshit, and a video editor catfisher just edited some videos and catfished, and that's all there is to it. And I want to show you guys some images on Discord as well. Here we have, once again, now I have deleted my messages because oh, I don't want to deal with this person anymore. But you can see here, he in the past has defended himself to me by saying it wasn't me. In fact, it was my friend. And you can't see my responses, but you can see, because she said she was 14, turning 15 in a couple of weeks, and then turned 15. My ex, I told her we both spoke, but here's the problem. Once again, we're running into an issue. Was it him? Was it his ex? Who was it? If it was him, then why did he tell people that it was his ex who was 14 or 15? If it was his ex, why is he now lied and said to my ex-girlfriend he was naive and he sent the pictures? Now, maybe my ex-girlfriend should have been smarter to notice that he would not have been a girl at this time, because in his own statement, it was the second half of 2019 when this happened in the first half. But I'm not going to complain about her intelligence. What I'm going to say, though, is that very clearly Key's story has some serious loopholes, does it not? He has told people that it was a girl that he got to make the voice call, and yet now he's saying it was him. And do you see how, once again, these issues, these lies are adding up? If this story is so iron tight and believable, then why does it keep changing? If it keeps changing, then maybe it's just a story. Now, I do want to go over one last issue with Key. In addition to being a massive asshole, transphobe who harasses people and makes up lies and is known for lying, sorry, he just really gives me anxiety. He's just such a terrible person. It is known that his memes are memes. This was never intended to be taken seriously. This was just a meme. Within the community, and you can see Laura right here. Well, it's just weird stuff up there, but whatever she can say here. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone who saw that saw it as a meme. Everyone knows Key. That's the thing. Within his community, he believed this was a meme. And it has now been spread and taken as gospel, when instead it was just a stupid meme of a dude catfishing me, not pedophilia. So I hope at the very least I've drilled enough flaws here. I can't disprove everything. I can't. But he can't be 14 and 15 at the same year that the video with the proof that he posted was 17. And I want everyone to notice about that video that people say, oh, but you responded to him saying he was 17. But my voice does not. My voice is just my voice. And what he's typing can be anything. He's a video editor. So you see him typing 17, but does my voice respond to someone saying that? No. No one said that. There was no audio there. There was just video editing. Okay? Sarah, now this one is a bit more complicated, and this one will be difficult to disprove, correct? Yeah, you all probably know this. Now, the issue with Sarah was that the person who made the video about me elected to leave out of his images this very concerning one, to me, very concerning, in that I said, how old are you to give relationship advice? She said, old enough. I said, so like 17. And then now I said this one. I said, yo, where are you at? I'm bored, and meeting people is fun at least once. Now, what I mean here is I was literally bored. I had smoked, I was very high, and I literally just wanted to talk to someone. Sorry. She says, oh, sorry, hi. I say, wait, you're actually 17. I say, that's not old enough. Now, herein lies the issue. I believe she has deleted or unsent an image here saying she was 18. I said, wait, you're actually 17. That's not old enough. And then I continue to respond afterwards, okay? Do you understand how that goes? I believe she unsent an image, and through talking to some of her friends, I believe that to them, they're trying to doctor this and put it into a certain way that I look like a pedophile, because obviously they believe I am, and so they should get me for it. And this has happened in the past. In the Ash case, when I finally asked them, why would you do this to me? They said, it was a meme, and plus you've done things in the past, so, and do you understand that? I haven't done anything, and yet multiple people now are trying to fake and falsify things to pin it on me, and it's very difficult. very difficult. And please, I want to emphasize here, please notice that any of these cases, any of these ones where I've done anything seriously bad to an underage woman, they're very sketchy and they're not always 100% believable, okay? So what more with Sarah? People will point to the profile. And this is where I say there was misleading and insinuating information in the video made about me. You can see here, these are the former biotechs. Now, she sent me this. She will verify it. And you notice how her age very rarely shows up. Here's the second image. Her age very rarely shows up. I actually counted them, and over 80% of them do not mention her age. And yet the video editor included her profile with the age, full knowing it would insinuate that I had seen her age. I did not. Over 80% of the bios did not include her age. This is a sort of misleading and insinuating information that can take an otherwise innocent or at least misunderstanding affair and turn it into Hashinshin is a pedophile. And this one is a bit difficult to disprove. I tried, but I do kind of feel like a creep asking her high school friends. So I stopped. But I hope at the very least this story doesn't seem 100%. And at the very least, you can understand that the misleading and insinuating information posted in that video leads you towards a certain belief that is not true. So Vicky, now this one is a bit difficult. I will go and look at this stuff. Now the problem with Vicky is that I was stupid. I'll admit that I was stupid. I was a stupid person. Now, not pedophilia stupid, but I was not I wasn't smart. Okay? Here you can see me saying I'm ranked #1 best friend ever. You get a Discord, Twitter server to respond to. Okay, now do you understand this? Does this make me a pedophile? No. This just makes me a lonely person saying, can we be friends? Now let's go to the next image. You can say, how are you doing? Okay, pedophile? What does that even, what? And you can say, girl, you're adorable. Now, inappropriate to say to a 16-year-old, probably, but is this flirting? Is this sexual? No. Here you can see here she sent me an ass picture, but now what's important is you do not see my response. That is very important. You do not see my response, and I believe a lot of people have taken this insinuation. Once again, this video editor is, this isn't key. This is I'm Die. He's very good at making insinuations and making you believe things, isn't he? But you don't see my response, and then you see me saying delete our conversation. You see her saying done. I delete my conversation. Done. You see the same images again. The same images again. But do you understand what's happened here? Why would I ask her to delete her images? Do you see me asking for that picture? No. Do you see me responding to that picture? No. All you see is me saying delete everything. Now, why would I do that? Because a 16-year-old had just sent me a very inappropriate image. And I just wanted her to delete it because I was like, whoa, fuck. Like, whoa. And the last thing, and this is an outright lie. This is an outright lie. He has said this conversation happened in 2019. It did not. I can prove very fucking easily it happened in 2020 when she was 18. And yet the video from I'm Die lied outright, saying she was 17. I have contacted him. I have let him know this. He has admitted it was a lie, and yet he will not release a statement. He will not edit it. He will not take down the video. This is a very fucking serious issue, that there is a video out there outright fucking lying about me. Now, I don't want to show the whole image because DMs, I know I said this in my document, but DMs to me are still very private, correct? So let me show, this is me on my Instagram, correct? Now, you can see this is a whole video. Now, you can see this is the beginning of the conversation. I'm screen recording, okay? Do you see that? This is the beginning of the conversation. I don't want to show the whole thing. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll to the end. And if someone believable, verifiable, someone that the community would trust wants to look at this, that's okay. you can if we want someone to believe. But I don't want to reveal all our personal information because I still think that's messed up. And these are still people. These are still humans. They don't deserve to be lampooned or made fun of by the community. So let's go. And here at the end, you can see this is February. Okay, still 2020. And you can notice I can't scroll up past February. This is still 2020. And if you can see here in the middle of the video, the picture that he posted to say that he did this to a 17-year-old. I did not. Okay. So, I didn't. She was 18. You're not a pedophile for an 18. I'm sorry. And like, I'm sorry I have to show that picture because but so that's, Vicky. Outright lie. Outright, and he knows it's a lie. I have told him since yesterday, and he refuses to do anything about it. Miyuki and friends, I can't defend. I mean, these people who nobody knows and maybe didn't exist have screenshots. Okay, sorry. As for Imdai himself, Imdai is not a good person. I know attacking someone making a video on me sounds like I must be guilty, right? But he is not a good person. Now I have, whoops, where is this? I did message him today this is not me being serious. I'm trying to trap him into saying things because I know what he's doing. And so here we go. I'm going to go through our conversation. I say, how old was Key in 2019? Because this is very vital. Was Key 14 or 15 or 17? This proves that there's a lie in the story. Now, Key can come back later and, make up his own thing. Oh, well, this is why. No, but it's a fucking lie. And we all know it's a lie. So he won't answer the question. How old was Key? He shits on me. Now, here's him talking about the ash, which I've refuted. And I've shown has been refuted, and yet, just wait. Well, wait for what? For you to post more? Are you going to post the ash thing? Really? I say, answer the question. You have no idea how much shit I could show. Do you see how he's avoiding it? Key is a catfish, you nonce. I have no idea how old the person was. But you do, because you've said repeatedly in your video how old they were. Now, I don't know how in the video she was 14, 15, and yet also 17. Did no one ever question that? Did no one ever think, like, how did I get catfished by someone who was telling me they were 14 and 15 and 17? So, I mean, this goes on for a while. Just to be clear, this goes on. Blah, 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 blah. Look at how he talks, though. This is creepy weird. But I can't, so you have to just wait until even more comes out. Because even more will come out, and not by me, Hash, by then. And when that happens, I hope it finally dawns on you. The right thing to do is apologize. I want you to dwell on my words. It is not false info, because I confirmed them myself. I checked with 100% certainty that deleted account in question was you. That's not what I asked. I said, how old was she? I did this with 2 people so far, and there's bound to be more, but how old was she? I want you to stress over the things you've done wrong. No, dude, you want me to stress over the fact that you're posting lies? And so he says 1 to 9 was done. See how he's avoiding this, though? How old was Vicky? Did you get the Vicky story wrong? He refuses to talk about it. I'm not replying to you anymore until everything comes out. I want you to stress over how badly you've manipulated not only your fans, but the underage girls you attempted to groom. Your words in our conversation are shot dead into my mind. You've done nothing to prove Sarah was lying. I mean, besides the fact that you had to exclude that screenshot because it looked really bad for your argument, the fact that you included her current profile, besides the fact that I showed that was not her profile at the time I talked to her, it means nothing to me, especially after yesterday and what I saw. Yesterday I went to him and I tried to convince him. I said, look at this false information. And he straight up literally refuses to do anything about it. It's not false information, you nuts. Just stop. But it is. And he knows it is. He admitted to me it was. Vicky clarified the situation to me. I refuse to share her words with you so you can spin them to manipulate them. No, dude, I literally have the fucking screen recording, which once again, I'm willing to share to a very reputable person. Okay, I don't want to share with you guys. I'm sorry. But anyone reputable that you guys would believe, I will share it with. I did share it to him, and he believed me, and yet now here he is. Hash, there are more stories that will come out. You realize this, right? There's a snowball that will grow bigger and bigger. Your actions are finally catching up to you. And until you do the right thing, which is apologizing publicly. So he's saying he will continue to make false shit up until I apologize for something I did not do. The snowball will explode. Not me, you fucking moron. Everybody. Your fans, the underage girls you knew were underage, that you attempted to groom. Your friends that you blatantly lied to. Just stop. Just please stop. I didn't post false information. Holy fuck, yeah, you did, and you admitted it. Just stop. Literally, just stop. You're so hung up. Yes, I don't want people using false information to make pedo accusations about me. I'm sorry. On these crackhead theories, no, dude, it's not a theory. I literally just have the screen recording from Instagram. It literally, I just scrolled up, and I was like, this is 2020, dude. You haven't stopped to think about everything else, everyone else that you have groomed that hasn't come out. Vicky was 16 when you groomed her, you fucking moron. Dude, all the screenshots of us being sexual, she was 18. Every single one of them. Every single sexual screenshot, she was 18. Just stop. Stop trying to threaten me with your acts of pity. I want you to do me a favor. Tell me the exact same things within the next few days. More stories will come out. The snowball of your actions will continue to grow. Until you admit your sins in full. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna, so here's the rest of the conversation. And then I hear, nah, dude, I'm just getting you to admit in text what you're doing, dumbass. That's a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, he's like 12? No, he's 19. Why the fuck are we trusting a 19-year-old with a God complex to reveal fucking legal fucking information about me that would get me arrested? Why are we trusting a 19-year-old, man? Why are any of you doing that, man? So I want to say something. He keeps mentioning apologizing. And here's the thing. I have been. Okay, I'm sorry for the shitty behavior I've had in the past. And I have been apologizing. Actually, I even told him this. Let me read this out loud. And it's going to make me sound really creepy and weird. And that's maybe the point. Okay? Now, I'm not going to reveal any information because this is very private. I had a tweet. Saw the tweet where you asked any girl who is asked any girl who has wronged you. No, who I wronged. So we asked any girl who I wronged. I asked any girl who I've made feel uncomfortable, made feel like I'm a creep or anything like that. I asked them, could you please message me and I will apologize. I saw the tweet. I figured I'd message you. Not so much for me, but in the case you come across a similar situation, you can be more aware of it. You made me super uncomfortable by making multiple sexual flirtatious comments towards me. I wish I had been more direct, but at the time I was very averse to any sort of conflict, and I didn't want to assume your intentions. However, rereading those messages, I feel like your intentions were pretty clear. There were more through Twitter and more forward ones through Snapchat. I don't have screenshots of either because I deleted my other account, my other Twitter account, and I don't screenshot snaps. Sorry. I'm a pretty laid back, chatty person who likes to banter a lot. I'm sorry if that came off as inviting, and all my hints were not as direct as they should have been, and I take responsibility for that. I do want to state my intention isn't to say you're a bad person or that you should feel bad. It is to make you aware of how this situation has made me feel as a female viewer who is excited to have the opportunity to message a dude I enjoyed watching play a video game. I also enjoyed. We're all humans and make mistakes. I just want to tell you so that you're aware. People can't change if they don't know what they're doing, don't know they were doing something wrong. I'm not looking for a response, just wanted you to know. Now, I'm, again, not going to reveal any information, but I did try to make an apology. Now, the problem is, this looks like a weak apology, but you can see it was like a full day. It's like, here's the 9th, here's the 10th, here's your response. I'm not going to, and I did want to apologize to and there's many more, okay? And I have apologized in private. Now, this is an issue. Now, you might be asking, how is this an issue? I take women at their word and apologize because I don't have much memory of 2010 through 2018. Okay, so I take women at their word and I apologize. Unfortunately, as you've seen recently, that apologizing for things has kind of made me mentally unwell, because I believed people at their word that I had done pretty terrible things, and I apologized for them. And they didn't come out to be entirely true. And now people have the screenshots of me apologizing for things that I haven't done, and that apparently is now proof that I've done them. But really, it was just me trying to apologize and feeling really, really shitty. During the TikTok rant, I don't think many realized I was suicidal. I thought, I'm the worst. I'm so terrible. I literally just need to kill. I need to kill myself. And I was apologizing for things that I had been told that I had done that weren't true, but I was apologizing for because I took everyone at their face value. Until now, apologizing at face value has not gotten me any issues, although I have to reconsider this now. And unfortunately, now I'm not 100% sure I can take or give many apologies because this has gotten me into a lot of trouble, unfortunately. And what started as me having good intentions and trying to show people that I'd bettered as a person and wasn't, a guy with a reputation for being creepy to women, what started as I ended in Hashinshin as a pedophile. I want to go over, lastly, some of the things that and remember, he's 19. He's fucking 19, guys. You've trusted a 19-year-old with this. Dear God, he's stupid. But if you look here, he says, Hashinshin seems not to fully understand his own mental disorder. In his statement, he references a manic state 9 times, while mania is a symptom associated with bipolar disorder, not borderline personality disorder. Is he saying I can't have a manic state because I'm borderline and not bipolar? I wrote this. What in the holy hell of stupidity did this guy just write? I don't even fucking understand. You guys So, yes, bipolar, or sorry, borderline. God, I can't remember. Borderline is a fear of abandonment, impulsive and risky behavior with self-destructive tendencies, as seen in the TikTok conversation. I believed I had done things and was suicidal and was apologizing for doing things I had not done. Do you understand that? I was trying to apologize to someone I thought was not going to talk to me, who I very much wanted to talk to, and I was apologizing, and I was trying... I don't know. I felt very worthless, and I felt like I should just kill myself, and I just wanted to I don't know. It's very confusing. Okay? But do know that if the things I've said aren't backed up or verified, then a dude with a severe mental illness who's been lied to can't be taken on his face value for what he said. That's ridiculous. He says this. He says that he is seeking help, but acknowledges the problem is ongoing, yet remains in the league community where he poses a risk to children. Now, that is once again, misleading word here. Children. Children. So, like, 8-year-olds, dude. Are you fucking serious? So, the problem here is, 1, this guy is associated borderline with pedophilia, which is fucked up. But 2, he wants to kick out every single person with borderline personality disorder? Yeah, dude, it's a mental issue. It affects you your whole life. And you would want to just kick everyone out. Oh, God. Why did you people trust a fucking 19-year-old to be your God? And why does he act like he's God? At any rate, I hope that through this issue, we have shown that Key is a notorious troll and liar. He should never be trusted for anything, and people posting or taking things he says seriously are really, really being stupid. 2, Sarah is very ambiguous and a lot more interpretive than he is trying to insinuate. This isn't a clear-cut case at all. there was no 15 in the bio when I saw her, and I believe she deleted, or I should say unsent a message where she said she was 18. Sorry, I can't prove that. I can't. And that's what makes this very difficult. Okay? I also want to say that there was a misunderstanding. I was not asking for pictures to stare at them. I was asking because she said she was ugly, and I figured, me being Hashinshin, I could tell her she was beautiful and pretty, and it would make her feel great, because she came and said she was depressed and all that, and I was trying to help, and that seems to keep screwing me, doesn't it? For Vicky, the dude fucking straight up lied, and there's nothing more to be said. Miyuki, how do I defend myself from chat logs of people that don't exist? I'm Dai. He's a Looney Tunes character, guys. Like, he thinks he's on some moral, righteous crusade to get me, and he doesn't care about the truth anymore. And I don't think he has in a very long time. And if someone doesn't care about the truth and is trying to attack me and my livelihood, please stop believing him. Please stop, because this is really giving me anxiety and nervousness. What is he going to do next? If he doesn't care about the truth, what? Again, apologies for my behavior in the past, my shitty behavior. If anyone has ever felt victimized by me, if anyone has ever felt these ways, please, you can come to me. And although this might bite me in the ass, I will try to apologize. And again, with this Ash thing, which he said a quote from, I believe he intends to use this, despite the fact that it has been 100% debunked. Despite the fact that Young Gooby has now publicly disaffiliated from it. He's never said that this was true. Never. He's never made a statement on it. This is not something that's true. And I just want to reiterate here, okay? Being weird with women or having misunderstandings does not make me a pedophile, okay? There's no where there's smoke, there's fire mentality here. If I've been weird towards women, I am not a pedophile for it. I'm just weird with women. Sorry. Yeah, I guess at a certain point you might have to understand that a League streamer might not be the socially aware. A League streamer might not be as socially aware and as you would want them to be. So, again, I hope anyone who looks at this video can understand that things aren't always as they seem. And I also hope, I please beg of you, one, do not, I'm begging you right now, please do not attack any of these women. Please ignore Dai. And please understand that in the future, if allegations come forward against me, that disproving this stuff is a huge mental toll on me. And it really messes with me very much. And I can't do it, especially if there's someone not interested in telling the truth who's leading this crusade. That the amount of time, and you guys can see me on stream, I'm typing all the time, I'm trying to message people all the time, I'm trying to get my proof all the time, and it's draining. I'm mentally done. Okay, I can't keep doing this. I'm sorry. So please, if I don't respond to something, please understand it's not because it's true, it's because I might not have the effort needed anymore to respond to it. So I'm sorry, everyone. And please understand how difficult it can be. It's extremely difficult to disprove an allegation. Please understand, innocent until proven guilty is supposed to defend people because of the difficulty of disproving allegations. Please understand that. And that will be the end of my video. And if you've made it this far, thank you, because that means at the very least you've been trying to hear me out. And I have not spoken on this in the past. And I'm hoping at least some people will now understand things aren't always as they seem.